State Minister Senasinghe, who is a member of COPE, attended a media briefing today. He responded to a statement made by Deputy Minister Ajith Perera, who noted that his group in COPE had recommended that Arjun Aloysius must be dealt with under the Penal Code over the treasury bond scam.
We have no right to speak on what happens within COPE. The persons who are making these statements have no understanding on COPE. Certain media institutions, including one that I know well, are continuously slinging mud at me as well. They say that this is being blocked. We are persons within COPE. Anyone can make inclusions in COPE. The recommendations are there. Everything was gathered and a draft was presented. Afterwards, we will look into what can be done legally and what is the situation. This is what the UMP MPs are doing.
What is the chairman's report?
There is no chairman's report. You need to understand this. The chairman is the one who will present the committee report. The chairman does not understand at times. It needs to be told to the chairman. I must say this. There is no one who has a need to protect Arjun Mahendran. We accepted that if a relative of the governor was present with regard to the bond issue, there was a conflict of interest at that moment.
Deputy Minister Ajith Perera made public the recommendations made by COPE.
That is wrong. I ask him to act with responsibility. I understand the laws surrounding COPE. We cannot express those views. I am not making a statement. If another MP does so, it is wrong.
What is the stance of the party?
We have always mentioned the correct thing. That is to reveal the truth to the people. However, not everyone wants to know the truth.
According to the stance of the UNP, is the former governor of the central bank innocent or guilty over this issue?
I will mention that when the report is released, that is fair. COPE cannot make those recommendations. COPE is not another CID. COPE can make recommendations. I am not aware whether Ajith Perera made such a statement. He may have expressed a certain view. But let me say this, COPE is not another CID. We are engaged in fact-finding. Were there any losses or profits? Who were the officials who need to be held accountable? Those are what we look at. Thereafter, the task is with the CID, the FCID and the Bribery Commission. We need to gather evidence. We have no right to carry out any inquiry.